Here we are at the second turn's Israeli first exploitation phase. I thought I'd pop back in. Nothing terribly big has happened. A lot of strongholds have been taken out. Force Civica got taken out over here. We came in. They were mildly effective. And then on their roll to see if they're eliminated, they were eliminated first round. It's a 33% chance. It's nothing too big. Let's see. Some Syrian reinforcements made it down here, up here, and then over here. Might put these guys back here. There's a big stack of Israeli units coming in this turn. Again, that's part of the gaminess. I don't like that I do that, but I do. This guy down here, he got to the victory point hex. However, he outran his supply. So he's out of supply right now. But the only exploitation movement was by this unit right here. Everyone else is in a zone of control for the Israelis right now. So they don't get to exploit. This guy wasn't. He was down, I guess, over here somewhere. Maybe up here. So he could have gone down, but I think this was a better move. We'll move into Syrian combat again. It looks like, again, here's going to be a pocket. Probably right here. One of these. There was some combat down here on the Israelis' turn. They had this hex, it was taken, and they took it back in their second exploitation phase, which is pretty handy for them. And ended up marking... Oh no, this guy moved in. There's going to be some combat down here too. The Israelis are holding tough for right now, causing losses on both sides. They're getting really good rolls, for what that's worth. They're I guess holy cause. So that's where we are now. First exploitation phase of the Israelis on turn 2. Here we are just a few phases later. We're now in the Israeli movement phase. Got some reinforcements down here, and these two little guys right down there, south of the Sea of Galilee. The Syrians actually, in their combat phase, were pretty effective. They punched the hole up here that I've been trying to punch, even in the aborted game I played. Got through there. Also got through here. Again, the victory point hexes are here, so neither of those are super effective, but they're making a push here, and that's looking effective. However, these Israelis have pretty high movement rates. They're at 10s and 12s, so they're going to get up there pretty quickly to react. They'll probably stop, before they're in any zone of control and get down there. What else happened? This guy up here outran his supply. The way supply works is if you're on your side of the tank ditch, all you need to do is trace supply back to one of the flags on the outside, which is pretty easy. However, once you get on this side of the tank ditch, or on the other side of the tank ditch, you need headquarters and be able to be within their range. This guy's range is 6. He's over here. They were making 2 different pushes. Didn't see that the headquarters needed to be out here somewhere. If we look at the counters, definitely more Israelis have been taken out than Syrians. So the Syrians are being effective, but I don't think they're being quite effective enough. They don't have many more units coming on at all, especially once we get into October 8th here, turn 4. That's just a huge stack. I mean, there's probably there's 22 chits in there, counters. So they definitely need to get in. The way victory points work in this game is the Syrians' maximum total of victory points at the end of any turn versus the Israeli victory points at the end of the game. So say the Syrians get in here at these three, they have this one, so say they're at 5, maybe they pick up one down here, so 6. The Israelis would need to beat 6 beyond 6 of their victory point X's at the end of the game. There's one up here, I didn't see that, and this is all impassable, so they'd have to take this road up here. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Looks like there's only 5. 1, 2, 3. I'm probably missing one. 6. Yeah, it looks like there's about 6. I don't have my glasses on, so I can't see that far away. But so if the Israelis can get 7 at the end of any one turn, I guess that's not a victory, even though the rules don't list it as such. I also wanted to note, I guess with this tank ditch here, it creates a huge movement cost to cross it. It's 3 for mechanized units to get across it. So that really slows them down, which obviously, and then these strong points are, I keep saying sticky zone of controls, but they're rigid, meaning if you enter them, you have to stop. So it creates this very trench type warfare, and I just watched Callendale's coverage of Rock of the Marne, which is the same series, and he mentioned how a World War II system, how right it felt for that World War I situation, and it feels great here also, and it seems to be playing out pretty similarly to a World War I type trench thing, although there have been breakouts more than there would be in a Great War game. So I guess that's it for now. I'll try to play a couple more before I come back in, but just wanted to comment on what's going on so far.